The makers of Red Rock Cider and Repossessed welcome you to the latest and greatest Super Prize Video Winners competition, the easy to enter, easy to answer video quiz. Stay tuned for your chance to win big prizes from the big country. A luxury holiday for two worth around 3,500 pounds. Hundreds of bottles of Red Rock Cider, and 50 copies of Repossessed, starring Leslie Nielsen, the man who lost control in Airplane and wore clothes in The Naked Gun. The king of spoof also stars in the Red Rock Cider ads. Red Rock, curiously, it's not red and there's no rocks in it. Here's what you can win. An unbelievable holiday for two in Los Angeles, California, home of the movies. You'll fly TWA for the Best of America. Don't worry, Leslie Nielsen won't be in the cockpit. And you'll stay in the Deluxe Carriage Inn, a rock's throw from Shoppers Paradise, the Sherman Oaks Galleria. With your hands at the wheel of an Alamo rental car, California is yours. Get lost in the 4,000 acres of Red Rock Canyon State Park. Get dizzy on the thrilling rides at Six Flags Magic Mountain, and see the stars in Hollywood itself. Your prize includes the fascinating NBC studio tour and free admission to Universal Studios Hollywood, where you'll get right behind the scenes of the movie business. To top it all, we're throwing in 500 pounds of spending money. Make sure you catch it. Just answer the 3 multiple-choice questions coming up, and you could be California screaming. 50 more winners will get a 4-pack of Red Rock, the cider with a difference. Unlike the Red Rock Canyon, it's not red and there's no rocks in it. And we're giving away 50 copies of Repossessed. So stand by for question 1. Which of these actresses has not co-starred with Leslie Nielsen? A. Linda Blair, B. Priscilla Presley, or C. Anita Dobson? Here's question 2. What character does Leslie Nielsen play in the Red Rock Cider ads? Is it A. a barman, B. a detective, or C. a pilot? Question number 3. What is Red Rock Cider made from? A. red currants, B. apples, or C. rocks? Got the answers? If you're 18 or over, phone the Super Prize hotline on 0898-333-478. The lines are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Or send the answers on a postcard to the address and the rules coming up. Enter as many times as you like, because the more times you enter, the better your chance of winning those amazing prizes. The competition's open until midnight on Sunday, July 21st, when all correct answers go through to the Super Prize draw. Here are the rules. Drink Red Rock, watch the video, or go to California. These are prizes that can never be repossessed. Good luck with the quiz and enjoy the film.
There we go. Good luck indeed for doing that.
Oh, the answer is rocks, isn't it?
Oh, come on. Spoilers. I was going to enter that. But
wow, what a...
There's
no rocks in it.
How many times did I say that? I remember those ads now back in the day.
Rolling Rock. I don't know. Cider tastes like piddle. I hate cider.
American ciders. Right.
Any cider, really.
Say hello. Skeleton.
Hey, Skelly.
I got it. Hello. Evening. Brace yourself some BFD. What's BFD? I'm not down with the kids.
Big friendly... No.
Keep it clean. Hands up who saw this. Well, I knew what The Exorcist was, but of course we never saw The Exorcist in the UK.
Yeah. I saw the standee for this before I saw the poster or standee for The Exorcist, so I didn't really know what it was spoofing.
Yeah, I knew of The Exorcist. I never knew about it. Oh, Ian's here. He's excited. Buttfires are here. Glue. Her Waffles back again with the misbehavior. Good evening. Or good day. Or good afternoon.
Hello, everyone.
Good old guild.
Anita Dobson.
Yes. I was going to say, my Freddy's Dead had all these lane competitions, and of course, Basic Instinct's got one. They're all guild. I saw this before The Exorcist 2. It was still banned on the home video. I saw this. Yes. You had to wait another 9 years to watch The Exorcist at home.
I think they made a sequel to Repossessed where they spoofed A Clockwork Orange. No, I'm joking. It's not true.
Good evening, Lobot.
Hey.
Saw this on ITV before I saw The Exorcist. A common theme
seems to be a
here.
theme, yeah.
Repossessed, watch along in a church.
Don't encourage him. He'll be getting arrested.
Maybe in the church.
He'll be getting arrested for sitting in a font somewhere watching a movie.
Dad, Mom's humping the priest. Oh, let's phone in now. Yeah, I was all the way through that competition. There was no end date, not in the little star information, and that whatever was speeding past.
Lines are not closed.
But the phone number probably doesn't work anymore. Rocks, exactly. Everyone knows the answer now. See, Al's going to dial them up.
He should. He should.
I got in trouble with my mum for calling
I
her.
bet you did.
Yes, we all
I bet
did.
you did. Or like hot priest chat.
Yes. Priest chat. I remember watching this at a friend's house with a bunch of other lads. We were only 8 lads. It didn't matter us.
Come on,
We didn't
lads.
know the references. There's a lot
Lads,
of
lads,
references. 8-year-olds will not get. Who's
Who's
the
that
fuck
guy?
is this? Block.
Jesus. Your
That is
mother cooks socks in hell. And words to
That's
that
rocks,
effect.
if you ask for it on the rocks, there you go.
There you go. Ugh,
I remember the ITV premiere, wasn't it? After screening of Predator. Remember it being on
probably.
late.
Yeah.
Andy's in the house. Andy's in the house.
Double Jesse Ventura
Well,
conspiracy theory action. Ventura.
I don't even actually remember seeing Red Rock cider in the shops.
No, I think I might have got it mixed up with Rolling Rock beer, but that also tastes like urine. Just guessing. I don't know what it.
Yeah, I got to be in the right mood for cider. It's usually the summer.
I think it's gonna be the right mood for urine.
And urine. This one I saw on quite late, about 1:45. There you go.
It's a late night scary movie.
Yeah, don't get scared now, people. I remember seeing French Sword's parody of The Exorcist and thinking it was a parody of Repossessed.
They did a good Silence of the Lambs as well. She did a good Jodie Foster.
Hey, Larry's here. Repossessed. I don't know why, but for some reason ITV cut the Sean Penn paparazzi joke where they're all getting punched.
Probably threaten them.
Topical. Too political back then.
Too
Words
much.
and pictures here. Wishing you all a happy repeat possession. Thank you.
Gracias.
Sounds about right. I don't think I stayed up to watch it. I definitely taped it. Naughty. Yes, it would have been a Jesse Ventura. We will get to him later. I see so many fans of Repossessed here. I thought I might be the only one. I thought we were the only two.
I think you are the only one. No, joke.
Right, we'll play the trailer.
This was one. This was a bit of a funny story with this one. This was one where I had loads of messages back and forth with Dave, Savage Zombie Reviews, trying to work out how to get a VHSs and ship one over to him. So I haven't got away with this one, I'm afraid. We're still watching it. Yeah.
So I'll let you. Here's your trailer you made, and do you want to introduce?
I will introduce it because there's one bit in it I've always wanted to do: a reverse falling down the stairs or falling up the stairs. To see, I always want to make it funnier.
You get a case of Red Rock cider and a copy of Repossessed on VHS. If you do,
that's it. Yeah, no rocks in it.
Father May I has once again wormed his way out of yet another exorcism. I can't be back!
What's this about you having a religious problem?
Is it possible you could come over tonight so we could speak?
Where do you live?
I live at 733 Sex Drive.
Leslie Nielsen.
Then how do you explain Pee Wee Herman?
I hate rock and roll.
Linda Blair. Possessed.
Scary Dairy.
So scared.
That's not a comedy.
It's not the comedy. In the words of Rainier Wolfcastle.
I've lost where I was.
We've already fallen apart.
Yeah, give it up. I'm ending the stream. Shut it down. Shut it right down. Right, there I am. A spoof of The Exorcist is a genius idea, thinking about it. Yes.
I think he just needed more jokes. Yeah, more jokes.
Scary
They
movie
would have
too.
been better.
Repossessed is better than the actual Exorcist sequel. Yes. Definitely is. Oh, right. Facts. Oh, dear. Everyone's turning
Larry,
on
3BB.
Exorcist Heretic. And it is a bit scarier than
Believer's the recent one. I'd wipe that from my memory banks.
Yeah. Spoof seemed clever, and Subversive when I kid as it helped. They were actually funny.
Yeah, I mean, they still are. I mean, the Zaz stuff is untouchable, like Top Secret, Airplane, Naked Gun, all that stuff stands up. It's still hilarious. And when they're done badly, they're the worst films ever. Hence, date movie,
superhero movie.
Yeah, anything with most of the ones with movie at the end of them.
Yeah,
Except I would say a better modern one is Not Another Teen Movie. I think that is funny all the way through.
Modern, that's 25 years ago.
Oh, jeez. Right, I'm leaving. I'm modern compared to Airplane, I suppose.
Yes,
modern
that was
to me.
The bells. I'll probably get copyright from bloody.
Yeah, no, that is definitely copyright free. It took me a lot of testing music out because the one they use in the actual real trailer is like the sort of, I don't know what it's called, the Devil in a Blue Dress or something that they use in the film.
Blue Dress. Yeah, it's a real song from the 50s or something.
So I had to cut that out.
And the Denzel Washington film Devil in a Blue Dress is a very good thriller. If you
okay,
detective noir of LA in the 40s. Exorcist 2 is like Citizen Kane compared to Exorcist Believer. Well, that is true. I would watch Exorcist 2 over Believer.
Exorcist Believer, the one that's about Justin Bieber, is a pretty bad one as well. That's pretty bad.
Hi, Gregor. But grab Charles Scott Fox scored this movie. Oh, yes, it is. Music by Charles Fox. There we go. Movie KP Fan 95. Good evening to you. I was G. Oh, there you go. I changed my name for personal reasons to protect the innocence.
Okay.
Right. Let's get on with this because it's a very long film. We've got 80 something minutes.
Yeah, it's a short one, and I think even that is stretching it.
So away we go.
Oh, play.
Exorcist 2 is a great car crash watch. Yeah, if you want to see, what is it? Darth Vader dressed as a giant locust. Exorcist Believer couldn't be more lame if it tried. It tried not to be, but it failed miserably.
Has yours started?
No, stupid VHS. Plus, I can hear yours. Forefront.
I might need to turn it down a bit. Okay, four thing. Right, I'll do that. The audience is hearing.
I don't think this one's in a
BFD. Oh, it's the BFD.
I think it's
now I know what Franz is talking about.
I've never seen an episode of Kim Possible.
No, I don't think I have. I know a story about a guy who was obsessed with it who ended up shooting a lot of people.
Oh, nice. Right. Yeah. So this is Universal on VHS, but the DVD is 7 Arts with New Line. Oh, it is. The audience is hearing. There we go. So I'll pause it there. Hang on. Is that joke in the film? Not on my VHS.
I'll pause, and as soon as I'll see the staircase.
Right.
I'll press play again.
So you get I didn't get the BS. Stupid. Right. So there's the step. Yeah. So I'll pause it there because I am Satan, king of all that is evil, man. In the name of God Almighty, I cast you back to hell.
I cast you back to hell.
But yeah, so get a little recap because, of course, The Burbs was also cut in the UK because it features the spitting up at the. Right, there we go. We're off. The pea soup scene and The Exorcist in it, as well as Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2, 2 films that were banned in the UK. So there's a.
I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2.
They're cut from The Burbs.
I think I might prefer it to the first one. I'm sorry to say.
Bronson, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. Friday, the weekend starts here.
Woo woo! Friday night. Going to get myself some homemade limoncello. If you haven't Googled that, guys, do so. Yeah, Google the guy homemade.
I've heard of Kim Possible, but I never saw it. I don't know why Bit.
I think Leslie Nielsen with dark hair is always funny as well.
It doesn't look right, does it? It's like Steve Martin when he puts a wig on.
Yeah. Steve Martin has literally, what is he now? Coming up to 80, and he looks exactly the same as he did when he was.
It's like the jerk. He's a bit thinner. That's about it. So yeah, there's Mike, who's going to join me for John Wayne's Green Berets next week.
John Wayne.
And here we go. Here's the
Yeah,
start.
this is the bit that I edited where he fell up the stairs in my version. I had him fall down 5 times.
Tricksters.
They only did it to the end of the bottom of the stairs.
There is a Jason Voorhees and a Michael Myers in this. Yes. Well, technically, there's 2 Michael Myers and a Jason Voorhees because stuntmen. Where is he? Tom Morga.
Tom Morga. That's 2 nights running. I've been talking about Tom Morga with somebody.
So he was in. If I can find it. Oh shit.
So he did he was the stunt coordinator on Star Trek. A lot of the Star Trek stuff.
Yeah.
And
Halloween 4 he's in.
Halloween 4, and he was also in Friday the 13th as well.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 and Friday the 13th, A New Beginning. And the other one is come on, find it. Right.
Could these goosebumps
George P. Wilbur, who was Myers in well, that tells me he's in Die Hard. Unfortunately, he's passed away. What's the song playing?
So the guy who, the only bit of trivia I have, so the guy who is like the Jason Miller role is he is a fella who is in that episode of Seinfeld where I think he calls himself the Bobby, like he calls himself in the third person.
Right.
I think he's the Bobby.
I never watched Seinfeld. Never got into it.
See, I loved it like when it was on at the time, but strangely, I bought them all and did a rewatch, and I found, and I know this is partly the point, but I found them all so self-obsessed. It really irritated me the second time, which was really weird because there's some hilarious stuff in there. Particularly, like there's some of my favorite episodes. You know, they do the episode where Kramer has the old set from a talk show in his living room, and every time someone comes in, he's like, "Oh, it's you," and he introduces them like they've just walked into the chat show.
And
so a lot of the films in this room, isn't it, which is disappointing.
Yes, I was going to say Leslie Nielsen isn't in the film that much.
No.
Now, if you look at the class, somewhere in the front is what's her name, Linda Blair, in a different makeup and costume.
Oh,
that I found out this evening.
Is it the guy with the mustache?
I don't know. It's not the one where I guess her tits out. There's 2 lots of tits in this, so people will be pleased.
People will be pleased. Human beings will be pleased by that.
Love Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I watch it more times than the first one. Dog will hunt. See, I think it's a lie. But yeah, most of the film is Leslie Nielsen in this classroom, not with anyone else.
He's oogling this lady at the moment.
Well, she is.
He's oogling her.
Bringing it on.
Jeez.
I think this is the only Leslie in the film I've seen once. Nothing to do with the film, just observation.
I mean, like once you go this Spy Hard, the final one that he did where it's in 2001, Space,
terrible one, yeah,
Space, yeah, that's awful because it's all dubbed German stuff as well.
Yes, but yeah, Wrongly Accused and stuff like that.
Yeah, they some of the. I think Spy Hard has its moments, but like, oh my word, they get worse and worse and worse as they go.
Are we ready for the weekend? I will be once I have a nice nap.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I need a bit of a. I was falling asleep earlier on, so I guess it must be.
Now, see, there's all these jokes like lawn jockeys and Morton Downey Jr. and stuff that were completely oblivious.
Yeah, it's very of its time.
Oh,
look, it's that the woman beating her up. Is it supposed to be a reference to the ice skating? What's she called? Tonya Harding.
And then got Brideshead Revisited, and it's literally a bride's head on a table.
Bride's Head.
Okay. Recommends Seinfeld. Jimmy's down.
Jimmy's down.
Texas Chainsaw it's a mass app. So layered. I remember saying it's one of the few horror screenplays that should be published. I
do enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. He's Van Damme's friend at the start where to know where to run. He gets shot in the car. That's it. Yes, he's in where is it? License to Kill.
It's getting warm in here.
That's where I recognise him the year before this. So Linda Blair returned to the series that launched her, and she was very happy to do it and had a lot of fun making this.
Has anyone seen is it Sorceress films that she did? Have you seen those? I've seen those.
Yeah, I watched Chained Heat the other day. There's a
saucy.
Her and She Bitch from Howling 2. Sybil Danning in the shower together, but you barely see it. It's a prison shower, and they're covered mostly. Very disappointed.
Oh, stay tuned.
Okay. Oh, I'm the only one that remember someone saying even. Oh, what? Oh, here's now. What is?
Here's Ned Beatty.
What's his history with the Exorcist franchise?
Is he in the third one?
No. He's in the second one.
I was in the second one. That's the one I've seen. That's the one I've seen the least. I've seen the third one quite a few times.
Yeah,
but...
the third one came out within a month of this one. God bless you. Everyone says foo foo.
So this is a kind of, during peak televangelist era as well, isn't it? So it's more of a spoof of that in a way that it is.
Stupid Americans falling for.
Yeah, I thought Tammy Faye Baker and all that kind of stuff, and siphoning money.
For 30 years. Why, you little shit? Yeah. Shit Sue. But yeah, this is a proper 80s living room, though. At least it's wood paneling.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit,
neon.
even though it's not. I'm not sure whether that was in the 80s or not. Whether it was the beginning of the 90s. It reminds me of the living room in the wood panel in Stay Tuned.
Yes, they've got Minute Maid cans. I think that's orange juice. And then he gets possessed by the TV straight away.
That will happen to you.
It will. Don't get too close to the TV, especially those old CRTs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think she's in it. In the classroom scene, she's got no reason to be there.
I didn't spot her anyway.
It's
like going film.
Yes. This one throws a lot at the screen. Not all of it sticks.
Yeah. So people tend to be, the general consensus is that Nielsen and Blair are really good when they're on screen.
Yes.
It's not as bad as the later ones, but at the time, most people thought it wasn't very good.
Yeah, it came out within a month of the third Exorcist film.
And the special effects are good.
Yeah, because the spraying and the floating and everything.
And I do like the scenes where they, sort of like the bit that I put in the trailer where she reaches across the thing. That's a very Zucker scene where they're in two houses and it's like a split screen. And
that is my favorite joke of the whole film. Yeah, gets me every time.
That's almost. I think when I was a kid, if I saw the trailer or I saw that clip, I thought, oh, it's like Airplane.
Yeah, Wrongly Accused is pretty shite. Yeah, it's probably better of his later work, but
oh my word, that last one is horrendous.
Surf Ninjas. They don't need to make any more James Bonds, in his opinion. They'll always do something. Definitely.
I watched The Guest last night, and I always watch it and think, Dan Stevens would be so good.
He would have
in Bond, and like maybe his time's passed for doing that in a strange sort of way.
Yes,
but he was really he did the Casino Royale audiobook as well, and he's really good in that. However, he does do the female voices in it too, which is a bit strange. So he's like, James, and there's like, and then she's like, oh, that's right.
Oh dear.
It's like, so it doesn't, but he is good. He's still good. But yeah, I think Dev Patel would be a good James Bond as well.
He's dead. Sybil Danning, thanks you, Michael Myers. No, I won't. Easy.
What about when I'm a YouTube millionaire? What about that?
I'll still come on your channel if you have me.
No. I will, but you'll have to dress up in like ridiculous, humiliating costumes every time.
I already do that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah, unfortunately, Blair was in some right old crap in the 80s and 90s, and mostly nude. But
Was that before she married Tony?
No one's getting that joke if they're young or American.
Not Tony Booth? No, she married Tony Booth.
Bit of poltergeist with the TV, yeah.
Yeah, a bit of Poultry Ghost.
Yeah, she was typecast, and I will be right back in a second. Excuse me.
Excuse you. Well, I'm going to give you live play-by-play commentary before we have me and Gene Okerlund and Jesse the Body Ventura later on. It was, I think, Gene Okerlund being one of the best interviewers of all time. So I'm not sure what this guy is. He's got some sort of Three Stooges disease, and he's throwing himself around in the hospital. There's a real opportunity here for hospital-based hilarity that doesn't really come. But I can see in the chat, date movie. Yeah, that's, oh my word, all those. I think they thought just having characters who look like other characters was the joke. That's like, there's a bit more to it than that. But yeah,
I've never seen date movie, superhero movie, The Martian.
Oh jeez, I think I stopped. But it's all the same two fellas. They need to be stopped.
Yes, they started off in the scary movies, and then just spun off themselves.
Yeah, because I think one of the Zuckers has a hand in, I think, the third scary movie. The first scary movie is okay.
Yes.
But yeah,
I think they did 4 and 5 as well, Zucker and Abraham.
Oh, did they? Oh, right.
Unfortunately. But they were probably written by the other blokes.
Yeah.
Oh, there
nice.
You go. Yes, definitely.
That's what you want to do. And it needs to go, hey, Michael.
Oh, Ghost House 2.5. I still need to track that down.
Witchery. It's witchery, I totally.
Yes, the disabled parking things, the falling tires are all very bad jokes that are just padding, basically, aren't they?
Yeah. So the cuckoo clock that this woman is just carrying down the street for no apparent reason.
Well, yes, and it just happens to sound the same as a beeper for crossing the road.
Oh, he got a replacement arm from a wrestler. I thought because he was doing that, whoop, 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 I thought he was doing a bit of Three Stooges because I've not got the sound up. I can't have any subtitles on this, so it's a lot of guesswork.
A load of hookers going into the church for some reason.
They're in the express lane for confessional. That's the joke. And that's the response most people had, which is
why would they bother? Ghost wasn't very funny considering Zucker was involved, I think.
Yeah, I think he probably wanted a bit more, a few more pratfalls and a bit more like the
Ferrelli.
Having said that, they did spoof the Potter's Wheel scene in Naked Gun, didn't they?
Of course, that was after. Is Cinephile Santi back with us?
Hey, Sean. Hey.
Oliver North.
Oh, yeah, Oliver North. Bloody hell.
Yeah, that's like, unless you're watching the news at 10, you're not going to know who that is.
It's like watching a British thing, and they're like, and Mark Thatcher's disappeared again, and you're like, imagine what a kid watching that now and just going, huh? What's a Mark Thatcher? Why has he disappeared? Who's Margaret Thatcher?
Because I don't think Leslie Nielsen actually turns up until like the last 20 minutes, does he, to do anything?
No. He's fallen down the stairs. He's looked at a woman in a thing, and that's about it.
Apart from the gymnasium gag, which is where the second pair of tits turn up. I saw White Christmas 4K and HD, but it only had the cardboard sleeve on the shelf. Ah, it's a big title.
Is it really?
Is it a big title shop? They can get their smack.
Yes. Black Christmas. Now that's a good film.
The
original one. Oh, he's got his dishwasher set up there. That's good. So isn't it funny how like us dishwashers around this time were like the future? Whereas in America, they'd had them for like a good decade at least.
At least, yes. I don't think I've ever lived in anyone that's had one. Sister Brothers. Yeah, that's it. Don't forget to laugh.
Sister Brothers. Father, may I? That's the bit I
took
me ages to clip out.
It says your name. Right, quick, pay attention. Where is she? So they got the nerdy guy from Sex and the City, I think he's in, isn't he? He was in White Collar as well, I think.
White Collar, what's that?
That was a TV show with a thief helping the police.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of the really good film Blue Collar.
Richard Pryor.
Richard Pryor, Yaphet Kotto. Oh, that's a good film.
Yeah, I thought, I'll watch this. Good old Richard Pryor.
Here we go.
In a car. Yep.
Best bit of the whole film.
Father Brophy.
Sex Drive.
Yeah, that's like they build up this big. What's your address? And then she says, "Yeah, all that sex drive business," and then it just falls flat.
Yeah. You see my nose hair clippers. Anybody got any recommendations for good nose hair clippers? By the way, in the chat, anyone? Asking for a friend.
Natural. The fact that Nielsen turns up at the end just like the original exit. I can respect that. The classroom changes.
Yeah. Okay. We'll give you that. We'll give you that. It was all part of the plan. They're following the original blueprint.
He's got a dishwasher. Most pointless.
I'm going to say it's probably having a dishwasher saved my marriage, I think.
Yeah, I don't recall council. So yeah, unless you were big into the news back then,
exactly.
You're not gonna know who Oliver.
It'd be like making a movie, and every joke in it was things that you'd seen on the news this week.
Yes, that's pretty much this film, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything happened in a 1 month period when he was writing this, because it was written by.
Or doing a film that's about like COVID, Cameo, Peloton, all the things that were around that particular time, and then just releasing it like in 10 years' time.
Oh, there you go. The good old Ouija board.
Oh,
and then there's a joke about Kennedy.
Yes, Ted Kennedy.
Brother Kennedy, and then
getting drunk and
dark joke.
Yeah. It is quite dark, considering the joke is like a young woman lost her life. But it's the Kennedys, so ha ha ha.
Fuck them. This must be the closest US got to a carry-on film. The silly stuff on signs, the boobs, and the puns. That's a good point.
Yeah. What is the closest we've got with
It was
the Police Academy is probably the closest to carry-on films, I think.
It was a PG-13 in the States, this one, because it's a 15 here.
Yeah.
Well, it was a PG-13 with lots of tits in it.
You know what Timmy Mallet would call her? He'd call her Linda Blair.
Oh, for fuck's sake. These are the joke people.
I hate myself for saying that.
No, I guess you should. 12 Hail Marys. Right.
I'll go to the church, but there's too many hookers in the express line for
with my reputation.
He's a queer, isn't he? Oh no, that's the White House and Harry Enfield one. Queer. I was watching that the other day.
Advertised earlier, that queer one. So it's only had made back 1,300,000.
How much did it cost to make? The same.
He doesn't say. But probably not that much. I'm just saying. It came out. I don't know. Did it? This thing would stop scrolling when I touch it. 14th of September 1990 in the United States, and it did get a UK cinema release on November 30th, 1990. I did think
November 30th. Oh.
I only rented it. So
I feel like this was around the time of Memphis Belle, but that might not be around.
Maybe. I think that was 90. Let's have a look. In 1990, what position in the top 200 films was it?
187.
That was the year of Ghost.
Goats.
No, confused. Well, I've lost track of what I'm watching.
Sorry. You're just thinking of the film Ghost, but just with goats instead of it. You know, that's all you can think of.
It's not in the. Oh, Memphis Belle was 45. So Exorcist 3 is 48. Ghost Dad at 52.
Oh my god, it's a Ghost Dad.
Still going down. Men at Work 73. It's disgusting.
That's a bad film.
Okay.
Yes, the Best Brothers are back again.
Nuns on the Run at 96.
Oh dear.
Yeah, 100 is The Two Jakes, so it's not beaten that.
Bang average.
Delta Force 2, Chainsaw Massacre 3.
Too many sequels these days.
Short Time. Blind Fury. Oh dear. Number 150. Death by Temptation.
Is it not in the list?
I don't know. We're getting to the end here. Oh, Repossessed. What did you say it was?
187.
Ooh, 174.
Oh, yeah.
Behind Courage
that's-
Mountain and ahead of Daddy's Dying. Who's got the wheel?
Okay, two of my favorites. Oh, here she is. She's tied to the bed.
Yeah. If it was Savage Street, it might be worth watching.
But when they kicked in, when 12s kicked in, they wouldn't let me into Memphis Belle.
Oh.
They turned me away on my birthday.
Oh fuck, that's bad. I've only been turned away once, and that was Crocodile Dundee. This is still
you had a knife with you. That's why you had a knife, and he's like,
oh, that doesn't...
"Get out of here with your knife." You're like, "That's not a knife. This is a knife."
Strong sex references and violence. Still a 15.
Oh, we all love a bit of strong sex.
The PG was edited.
Yeah.
The UK version edited. Yeah, that's a 15.
There's no need to talk about Jesse Ventura like that.
Oh, I want to ask you a question. Do you have Big Trouble in Little China on 80s VHS? I got it. Yes, VHS and
personal
DVD.
question.
Yeah, I'll allow it. This was one of the series of Big Bangs that were like on the buses. I'm Stinny Curse. Who wrote it? I couldn't be asked to check.
Yeah.
I think the PG version had the boobage. Had the boobage. Maybe there's more than them originally.
The boobage. Well, I mean, you should be putting those saucy drawings up on the screen, Michael.
Yeah,
people are getting overexcited.
I kept saying, "God damn." Linda Blair's generally creepy and intimidating when she plays the princess. Yeah, I was watching this and I saw a review of this, and I agree that she's doing a female Beetlejuice.
Yeah, she's in a better film. Like, she doesn't know she's in this film. She's got to make the most of what she gets. Also, the special effects are pretty good, like I said before.
Yeah. Father Broken. Meet Father May I. I never thought that. He's done the Bill Donahue joke in Naked Gun 33 and a third as well. What songs in this and Men at Work?
So you have Phil Donahue jokes in this, and then it moved on to being Jerry Springer jokes, and then or maybe Geraldo jokes, and then Oprah jokes, and then Ricky Lake jokes. Who is it now?
There's no one now, is there? They're all like
Jeremy
Drew Barrymore's is like tame as shit.
Ellen jokes, I suppose. I don't know.
We'll have to come back to that, Michael Myers. Give us 5 minutes and tell us. I never saw Ghost Dad. Even the kid, it looked like wank. Yeah, I
read that. I read that. So
I
wrong,
read that one as well. I think that film would be a tough wank.
Double take. There's nothing to see here.
Ghost Dad. Directed by Sidney Poitier, of all people.
Whatever happened to that guy?
Yeah, this did really shit the box office. Although it's pretty low budget, so
yeah, it was in the top 250 films of the year, though. So
just about.
Hey, Professor.
There's the Professor. He heard the word tits. He's missed one set of them already. Never found the Cosby. No, I never watched fucking Cosby Show.
I watched the Cosby Show with the Cosby and the Show and the Pokey and the Mon.
It's the after Exorcist 3. This is the best Exorcist sequel. That is hard to believe when there's been 6 or 7 Exorcist films.
Yeah,
there's 3.
Those two with what's it in Mickelson. Not me. I can't think what it's called. The two that where Paul Schrader did it, and then they had another go. Somewhere in there is a really good film.
Yes,
like between those two films is a good.
Memphis Belle was cut to a PG on video. Yes, I had the PG video.
It was for a fact to 12, unless they were having me on because they kicked me out and they wouldn't let me in. Yeah,
it couldn't have got a wide release. No, look, maps of retired priests' homes and a phone box. 2 things.
I mean, it was pushed hard in video shops because in all 3 of my local video shops there was a Repossessed standee.
I remember this.
I bet you could find one of them on eBay. I bet you there would be some.
But yeah, it was ripping off the yeah,
he's holding poster. Yeah, it's the same color and standing position and everything.
There you go. Memphis
Yeah.
Belle was produced by BSB.
It's a good film.
It is a good
It's a
film.
good film.
I think it's semi-historically accurate as well, they said.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
And yeah, it wasn't Phil Donahue was on late night. I never watched him.
I think they put old reruns on Men and Motors used to have all the Granada Talk or whatever it was called. Used to have all of those chat shows on. There was a really good thing called Talk Soup where they used to cut together all the funny clips from it, and the guy would make fun of them.
Nice.
So that's how I know a lot of the talk show stuff.
Hello, Pudding Pop.
With the jump and the poke.
Well, Cosby having a good film. I don't remember Meet Your Man being very good or Lennon Part 6. Meet Your Man was good, but not because of Cosby. I don't think he's in.
Do you know that they did they knew he was an arsehole, and on Family Matters at the same time they had a whole episode about a character just like him who was like a TV show doctor, middle class doctor kind of thing, who was really like America's Dad but awful off screen, and they put it on. So like, yeah, really subtle.
Yes, Samuel L. Jackson is in Exorcist 3. He's in the dream sequence as a blind man listening to a radio in heaven. I believe.
Does he look like a bitch? Or...
Always. I'll say that to his face.
You wouldn't. It's like Reeves and Mortimer, where he's like, you wouldn't say that to his face, would you? And he's like, no, I wouldn't. Paul Barron's a duck.
Although it would be worth getting a berating from Samuel L. Jackson.
You would. You could. It'd be great content for your channel. They would do it for the views.
Yeah.
I got abused by Samuel L. Jackson.
Yes.
Oh, right up to camera.
Apparently, Les Nielsen wanted more fart jokes in the film.
Of course he would. That's what he always wanted. I wanted to buy one of those little fart machines just to be like him.
Because right at the beginning, I think the only tells there's a fart noise. They had to add one in for him. This is
most of my trailers.
We've got McDonald's at home. You don't need to go to McDonald's.
Yeah.
The Joe Cocker gag.
Yeah. Joe Cocker gags are in things a lot. You just have somebody sort of a big, like, beardy guy just swaying around. He says, like, repossessed, how do you know? He should have just been like, it's the name of the movie. That's always a good joke.
Later on, so
yeah.
That old joke. Father Luke Brophy. She has an ungodly voice, manic facial expressions. Father Jebediah May I. That doesn't prove a thing. She can be released as a Joe Cocker.
Yeah.
Different time.
Love lifts us up.
Echoing voice, Luke. So yes, it's your destiny. Of course, you can tell they named the priest Luke just for that fucking joke.
Yeah.
Hey, man, thank you.
Yeah, man. They call it a royale.
How many people have just gone to Paris just to see if that is true?
Do you know what they do with the food? Like I think I said this to you recently, where they when they make you crepes on the street in Paris, they keep all the stuff in plastic bags and the chocolate everything in bags, but at the end of the night they tie them all up and put them down in the sewers, and then get them the next day. It's lovely.
Yeah, so he trains and hitting the rubber.
Yeah, that's a good bit. There are some good bits in it.
And then you got the shaded bits on his paint now.
I mean, like I say, compared to his later stuff, this is like amazing.
Yeah, because what is it? Like I said, the 2001 film was it a
Space
German
travesty?
Film?
Yeah.
Everyone's dubbed, and he's just added
all of the famous people that you'd have as famous people are just lookalikes.
Yes, there you go. And then you got the TV bit from the trailer you did.
Yeah. I know. I only put the best bits in.
Father, may I? Yes.
Which would you say, Gareth, is the trailer where you feel that it has all of the best bits in it? Like there's nothing left out, and you don't need to see the film.
I can't remember. It used to happen a lot to 80s comedies, but now I've realised they were actually better films.
I've got one answer to that because it was when I had my little card. I used to get into the cinema and watch films over and over again, watch the same trailers. Mickey Blue Eyes. The trailer for that.
I've only seen that one.
Yeah, everything in it. You only need to see the trailer.
I'm Mickey Blue Eyes.
Mickey Blue.
And yes. Hey, Dr. Impossible's here. Uptown Saturday night with Bill Crosby on Porches. Still have the delight on pre-cert worn at night.
Sidney Poitier.
You can call this a tip, you cheap bastards.
I've got a nun joke for you, Gareth.
A what?
A nun joke.
A non
Do you want to hear
joke.
it? No, well, it might be a non joke. So I had this joke told to me when I was about 9, and I didn't understand it, and I was like, it took me like as an adult, like to even still think, oh, that's a bit saucy. So strap yourself in. So okay, 2 nuns are in the bath, right? Calm down, Gareth. Just the idea alone is enough.
Is it a Ken Russell film?
Yeah. So 2 nuns are in the bath, and one nun says to the other one, "Where's the soap?" And the other nun says, "It does, doesn't it?" And I was like told that by a kid at school when I was like 8, and I was just like, I don't know what you mean. What are you talking about?
Took me a few seconds then.
Yeah. I know it's a bit too cerebral.
Yes, he definitely was aiming for fucking Robert Hayes for this, but they couldn't.
Robert Hayes is so good.
Now
Here he is, Beatty.
But yes. Oh, good evening, everyone. Father Brophy actors. They are Deputy Bad Guy. Yes, and License Skill. That's him. No one can remember his name.
Obviously, he's the Jimmy, whoever he was called in Seinfeld.
Oh, there you go. Was this or Dracula Dead and Love It? You marks the decline.
This is just like the bit where it's like a step down from Naked Gun, quite a big step, and then it starts really tail.
Well, hang on. We had, is it 2 Naked Guns after this?
Did we really?
I think.
Oh,
I don't know.
Do you know what the answer to this is? There's a really good YouTube video made recently by Hats Off Entertainment, all about the decline of Leslie Nielsen's career. Maybe just go and watch that. Did you see that? It's good, isn't it?
Spanish movie. Stan Helsing.
Oh,
superhero movie. Scary Movie 4. And Scary Movie 3. Santa. Yeah. 2001 Space Travesty. Right, there we go. I did love him in Due South. He was good in that. He was only
Due South was amazing. Good call, Gareth. Yes. All of Due South was great.
88. Mr. Magoo, which died of death. Spy Hard. I saw that in the cinema. 96. Dracula Dead and Love It, 95. And Naked Gun 33 and a third was 94.
Yeah. I think you take take any Zucker related stuff out, and then everything gets progressively worse.
And All I Want for Christmas, who could forget that one?
And like Larry said, surf ninjas and things like that.
And the writing's on the road, and it literally is.
Fancy dyeing your dog pink, you maniac.
You could do it.
Cliffhanger.
Or views.
I'm not dyeing my dog pink now. Not even for the views.
Cliffhanger. You heathen.
Oh, they've shredded the dog.
Oh, you forgot about that. I did expect it to come out the other side bald, but it doesn't. Bye.
Oh my word. I'm shocked.
I should have mentioned that.
Oh man.
Right. Superman Returns had the best stuff in the trailer.
Good man,
yeah.
Got a lot of Marlon Brando on
The Exorcisms tonight. I need to check out Avengers.
Ernest and Fanny. Which do you prefer, Ernest or Fanny?
Whoa. I know.
What's a serious question about the 2 characters in the film, Gareth? You should grow up.
I do like the new lineup is like new Hawaii 5-0 and new stuff like that, and it's like they did.
Oh yeah, the new Gentle Ben
and Gentle Ben and Green Acres and
new Gentle Ben will be right back. May I?
I don't think of Gentle Ben as the Simpsons joke.
That's it. Yeah, same.
Gentle Ben goes crazy.
Yeah,
I think
Gentle Ben
gets worse, but actually made more money at the box office. Yes, because it was a Mel Brooks film, so it's even more disappointing. So, I need to catch up on my trailers.
That's a good question to make into a video, even to do a whole discussion on, which is like the top 10 trailers that you only need to see the trailer.
Yes.
Maybe they thought they were getting the guy who directed Van Helsing. But even that was pretty shit.
Oh, Jamie saw this in the theaters. There you go.
Oh, wow.
I think you're the only person so far. I don't know if Jim's in tonight.
I bet you had your pick of seats, though, didn't you? You could sit wherever you wanted.
Oh, hang on. Here we go. So, yeah. Nelson must have filmed this bit in a day because there's no one else involved. He never interacted with anyone.
Who's are us?
Yeah, the Ronda. Still haven't got to the random Bond connection. Now,
Well,
apparently, this guy at the counter in the gym is a real fitness guy back in the day that had a TV show or videos or something.
All right. He looks like a sort of smallish Lou Ferrigno.
I thought it was Lou Ferrigno when I first saw him the other night. But this is where we get the second nude scene, and it's a famous one. It's Julie Strain from Sedaris Films.
Okay. Oh, I hoped it was going to be Leslie Nielsen. I was like, oh.
If you want to see him nude, you're more than welcome. But I'd rather see. And then we get the very offensive gay stereotype here, sucking on a banana in a gym.
Don't understand what you're talking about. I thought it was very subtle. Everybody deep throats a banana, don't they? That's what people tend to do.
Gotta love 80s gym wear. Yep. Thongs.
I'm very posh though. I go to the gyms.
Right, we still haven't got to the Bond connection. All right, so we haven't got to it yet. The damn theme songs to this one just came flooding back. Guild home video.
Does Sean Connery just arrive near the end and just go, "This is absolutely shit"?
So there's the woman opens, and then there's three sets of tits. Big tits girl in the in the locker room, and then there's the girls in the shower.
H2O.
I thought, yeah, is that supposed to be a joke or something? The jam begins.
His gym wear is like a football shirt. He looks like Father Sensini from Father Ted, where they play football with them.
So you got this very long-running joke of this woman's tits getting bigger.
He's got his peepers on.
Our Lady of the Blinding Vision. Surf Ninjas Professor. Oh dear. I always got listeners and Lloyd Bridges confused when I was a kid watching Hot Shots and Naked Gun. Yeah,
it's so funny that he didn't. Lloyd Bridges really didn't get it during airplay, and he was like, "I don't understand what I'm supposed to do," and they had to. I think it was Leslie Nielsen or somebody had to explain to him like how to play it. And he's like, "No, you're playing this like deadly serious." And he's like, "Oh," and from then on, he was all in.
Stuff like
he's like, he didn't want to be made a fool of. Yeah, he didn't want to be made a fool of.
Who got Fargoed?
Oh, gee, Margie.
I always remember somebody from Staffordshire setting up a website defending the Avengers movie.
People made websites for all kinds of stuff on GeoCities, didn't they, back in the day?
Oh, yes.
Like my Space Jam website or whatever.
Surf Ninjas. I blocked that, although I liked it better than the superhero spoof movie Nielsen was in. That was bad, yeah. Never seen it, luckily. Men at Work song coming up, I think. Pump up the jam, pump it up. For the record, Song I Am by Suggs from The Avengers is ace.
Suggs Cecilia. Thug who did Ophelia. Thug Ophelia at 7.
There we go. Millions in Weller's pocket. So
I thought it was a film called My Cousin's House. Then I was like, "What?"
Wally George was in this. I did.
Yeah, he's yeah. He's the Bobby. He's the Bobby. Is he?
Fucking Paperboy.
Remember those? Did they still wear helmets like that? It's like
I think only in the Olympics, isn't it?
They used to come around schools and try and sell them to us, like when wearing helmets on bikes was like kind of a big topic.
Fatal Instinct, yeah.
Fatal Instinct with Armand Assante.
That's him and Sean Young. I'm your brother, I'm your sister. Yeah, this it is very childish. This, that is. For some reason, him hiding out in camouflage, extra bush. is a joke. Get your booty on the floor tonight.
No, I won't. Thank you.
Oh, Mr. Mornay's. Oh, man. Self-interest is probably as bad as Double Dragon.
Don't take the name of Scott Wolf in vain.
What is
the Wolf?
That's
The Wolf
wearing
Pack. I'm part honorary member of the Wolf Pack.
Sorry, I'm distracted by naked ladies again, or working out ladies. I'm just firming up, sitting at the back here.
Oh dear. He's bricking up, guys.
What's the name of the buff guy? I couldn't remember it, sorry. But yeah. Eating anything in the gym is gross.
Is he called Mr. Buffaluffagus?
Double Dragon gets a pass for me because it has Alyssa Milano in it. Ginny.
Oh, okay.
The woman behind the desk in the gym was the woman from the yacht at the start of Living Daylights. Thank you, Franz. I did not notice that.
Angela. No. I was thinking of
Everyone's
you.
cocking their legs.
Oh, okay. My favorite, my top 2 James Bond films.
That was worth waiting for. Good job, Ira. Newborn didn't do the score. No. He did Ace Ventura, didn't he?
Alrighty then.
Films. I don't think he did any other Nielsen ones after this. After Naked Gun.
That's a good shirt he's got.
It's by Jake. That's it. Jake Stainfield. Thank you, Ian.
Oh, okay.
Of course, it means nothing to anyone outside the UK. All right, so he runs into the women's locker. All right, there's the shower.
I've heard that before.
So that's Julie Strain's butt.
But what? Julie Strain's what?
She strained her butt.
You can't end the sentence on a conjunction.
These are fake hands.
Bods are us.
Double Dragon, even more hate Double Dragon anymore. Someone made my less appealing with that horrid hairdo. Dear. Looks like I pinned the wrong week.
Yeah. I should have done my hair like that.
Are these your glasses? What's the problem?
What can you make of it, Johnny?
Oh. Beep, 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 beep. They used to call Wally the father of combat TV, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, Pump Up the Jam. How many films was that in back in the day? There's a big
that Wally George. Yes, I know all about it. Yeah, it's Rebecca De Mornay's dad, isn't it? Yes. And people would ring him up and make fun of his wig. They'd be like, they'd start asking a political question, and they'd be like, "How do you get away with wearing such a crap wig?"
Hey, Mr. Binny's here.
Wally George. I watched the film. I've watched loads of this.
Funny. That is true. It is ridiculous. So yeah, one of the greatest names is showbiz. Sean Penn has turned up, and then one time he actually hit one paparazzi.
Yeah, I think he beat the crap out of Madonna though. So,
Buddy by Jake Dude played.
Maradona. I'm not sure. One of the two.
Probably both. Safer bet. Home Sweet Home opening scene about his running a granny over with his car. Sounds familiar.
Home Sweet Home.
There you go. Way to go, dudes. Wasn't he in some really... Oh, there you go.
What's the deal with Jake Steinfeld?
Did anyone see... I did not see Mr. Magoo's movie. It got pulled.
I've got really bad eyesight, so I couldn't see it.
The cartoon was like 5-minute cartoons on ITV, but I watched them because everything else on, but I never enjoyed them. Wally's mother was Eugenia Clinchard. I think she was a well-known child performer back in the day. I totally forgot about her. Ton Gareth put up Repossessed.
Yeah. That's the one. That's what I was saying, yeah. And people would go on and just shout at him, and then he'd shout at them and get really, really angry. Surprisingly, I think he had heart issues. So.
Willie Garson's the annoying virgin in the...
he's the Sex and the City guy, isn't he?
That's the Sex and the City guy, yes. Right.
Yeah, Wally George is like he's got another one with like a blonde, like really shocker grey blonde hair, but he I think it was a wig, and I think that's why people would ring up and abuse. It was like a public access TV show.
So what, YouTube?
So you can pretty much like YouTube.
Except not in and broadcast himself.
Yeah, just like Wayne's World.
Yeah. Cue the announcer and he hits him with the snooker cue. There you go. The jokes.
Live from Hollywood.
Right.
Oh, they're exposing Ernest and Fanny. I've always been a big fan of Ernest.
I seem to remember that. I probably blanked it from my memory.
What, Ernest and Fanny?
No, I'll do that later.
All right. She got another dog though. She soon got over it.
Well, there's a very. I'm surprised they let it through this. She chose it from the wardrobe earlier. There was about 10 dogs hanging on hooks
Oh my days!
in the cabinet.
I must have missed that bit. Thank God.
Luckily, because they don't look comfortable. It's like I watched UHF earlier, and there's a bit where Weird Al's at a party holding a dog, and then someone calls him over, and then he just chucks the dog in there in the bowl of punch, walks off.
Supplies. That's my favorite bit. Supplies.
Racist.
What? That's not racist.
If
anything, it's a compliment.
Without thinking on that piggy scene, yes, people are surprised they didn't have a parody of that.
It'd be a difficult one to parody, I think.
Well, exactly, yeah.
Well, I suppose they did without a paddle and things like that.
Could Savage Street's Linda Blair have a chance of beating Pazuzu possessed Linda Blair?
I don't think so.
No,
just with the pea soup alone.
Well, yeah, she's.
That's a funny film. Savage Streets is a funny film. Unintentionally funny.
She takes a long time to kill anyone, so yeah. I commit that thy putrid spirit leave the holy being of Jesus, this child of Jesus.
I cast you back to hell. I cast you back to hell.
To hell. Actually, my second favorite bit's the telethon that comes up later, and they get 11 million, and then his wife comes on and sings, and they lose 5 million.
I mean, the irony is like that they made these things, they laughed at all these people, yet more people continue to give money to these charlatans.
So, who's this? Another keep fit guy?
Is that? No, it's not that Jack Verlaine guy.
Is one of those famous? He's very old but very fit people that had on TV in America.
Yeah, there was that one that they made fun of on Seinfeld that was like the white-haired guy who was always running. And
they made fun of it.
Jack Verlaine, was he called? Or
That's it.
Like
yeah. Could be him.
He looked a bit like Leslie Nielsen.
Oh, Nielsen's in Snowman. Soulman.
How is he in what the C. Thomas Howell thing?
Yeah.
Soulman, that one. Oh my word!
I think of him more as Otis. Yeah, it's
that film will not get a remake, I don't think.
See, there's no audio apparently.
Oh, good. So it should. No dog.
So yeah, there's another celebrity turn up with the thumbs up guy, and I've no idea who he is.
Is this Wally George? Is that Wally George there?
That might be him.
Yeah, it is. Rebecca De Mornay's dad. He's more Fish Mornay, though.
I think that bit with the dogs in the wardrobe was missing from the ITV version. I bet it was.
Yeah, so it should.
Savage Street had to be Linda's best after it, so it's not as much competition. She did have a
time. Yeah. The Sorceress is a good film.
She ended up doing she did Playboy to lose the wholesome image, and then only got tits rolls from then on.
That's what I did as well, but I didn't even get those. It ruined my career.
So yeah, we had the 40 minutes of Leslie Nielsen in a classroom on his own, and now we've got 20 minutes of him on his apartment on his own in a chair.
Oh, that is a good joke.
Because was it Bob Logan who made this?
Do you know
before this, and then got her to do this, and she said she liked Leslie Nielsen to be in this, and Leslie Nielsen signed up within 3 days. Apparently,
he was like, "What? You're paying money? I like money.
I like money too." With this dispute going on,
I was thinking the same thing, Michael, earlier on, and I think probably not, because isn't Warren Beatty and Shirley MacLaine a brother and sister?
Yeah.
If there was a relative, I'm sure she would have mentioned it, or somebody would have mentioned it at some point. But yeah,
died when he was 83. I've always
I've got a good joke for the next comment when it comes up.
No.
It's a joke related to Deliverance. People can work it out for themselves.
Oh, go on then. Right.
Okay, guys. So at home, what was the joke that I was going to say about this comment? Something to do with Deliverance.
Do you want to be skinned alive and buggered?
They cut everything except the bug. All right.
So you break glass in time of emergency, and it literally breaks a glass. I missed the spoof genre, but epic movie into last movie murdered the genre. Yes, murdered it dead, pissed on the corpse of the body. They did. They just.
However, Wet Hot American Summer, if people haven't seen that, which they might have, is amazing. Like, it's such a good.
That's a good one. But yeah,
very good.
Let's bring it back. Scary movie though, good with the original Wayans brothers.
Well, I tried watching the Paranormal Activity thing that they did. I watched about 15 minutes of it, and there was a dog-related horrendous murder at the beginning. And I was like, "Screw these guys! I'm never watching anything about it again." So we're done. Me and the Wayans brothers are through.
I see you.
Hey, we can see you, Jamie.
Have you mentioned something before? I don't think I missed anything.
Yeah, because we said about you being in the cinema as well. Having your choice of where to sit because there's nobody went to watch this movie.
Sweet Hostage.
I remember seeing a Mad magazine spoof, and it was like At Home with the Sheens, and everyone was like, the dog was like Rover Sheen, and it was like all the different actors that were all called Sheen or Estevez.
Mr. Sheen to you.
Mr. Sheen, of course.
Maybe not then. Might have just missed it. Okay. Glad you can see me, Voldemort. Oh, yes. We saw that.
Yeah, we can see you.
We see you.
Screw that guy.
And extension random piece of Bond trivia. That same actress went on to produce The Meg.
Nice. I've still not seen the second Meg, even though it's Ben Wheatley's made it. Yeah, is it? Because I know that it's just strange that he went on to make that after doing so many like British. Yeah.
But it's fucking ridiculous. But
maybe I'll like it. Is it as good? Will it be as good as?
If you go in knowing it's fucking ridiculous, you'll like it because there's a bit where they're in the trench, deep 10 miles below, and then Statham goes for a swim without any.
You don't need any breathing equipment
or anything, suits or anything. Remember they showed Real?
I want to see Big Shark, Tommy Wiseau's Big Shark, but he's only showing it at like screenings that he's at.
That's a good
probably similar
because that came out. Well, the trailer was like 5 years ago or more, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Batmobile noises I'm getting here.
Oh,
see, I always think this is right at the end. There's still 25 minutes.
Yeah, and it's dragging. This film is dragging, and it's only an hour 20 minutes long.
Yes, I did think it was.
Pope-mobile jokes were. I'm sure there was a Pope-mobile joke in one of the maybe Airplane 2.
Yes. I hope chat. I'm on a Matt's chat, just checking that he didn't have any blocks in Gareth's chat. Nice.
Who, me? No, not me. No.
I'll
block you, Gareth.
The first show was on, but subsequent showings were censored. Maybe they got complaints.
There's one boob too many on Total Recall. They were like, 2 boobs I'll accept, but 3.
Take a shot when there's a Pope parody.
Yeah. Pope-mobile.
Buggery is an Australian expression. Pigs were the best option for David Cameron and Boris.
Yeah. No. We use it in Britain too. Something to buggery. We use that. It's not. It's not alien. It's not alien to us. But it just the joke. The Deliverance joke was too good to pass up. And to be fair, I never actually said the joke. She does. Typical demon driver.
You think this is going to be the end, and it feels like it's been 2 hours.
That's what sky dishes were used to be like in people's back gardens, and about that size.
Picking a red hot Dutch.
Yeah. It's the size of that switch.
Nice one.
Cool.
And lovely singing too.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
So here we go. Is this going anywhere? Because then they get to another.
I think the joke is it's had a big switch. That's it.
So, and yeah, the only thing that can defeat the devil is rock and roll. They wrote this very quickly, I think, just so they could have a music video parody at the end.
Yeah. Because they got like 3 things they wanted to do in the film. It's like we've got to get there as quick as we can.
Freeze, puke face.
Don't make me laugh. My skin will crack.
Oh, behave.
Whatever do you mean? He's just talking in surfer speak. That's all it is.
Let me just diss him.
I'd like to welcome all you ignorant ass bitches, critics, complainers, disgruntled rappers, and racists especially.
Nice. Thanks, ICT.
Yes.
Oh, here he is.
Here he is, the
Ventura.
Ventura. The body Ventura. What happened to him?
Jess. He's now back in the fold with wrestling. He's going to appear in a few things because he wanted to have a wrestlers union, you see, so that's why he was on the out with Vince McMahon.
Yeah, whatever. Wrestling, boring.
I know you're a massive wrestling fan. Guys, if you want to post any links to anything wrestling, just go straight to Video Tasties. Comment, ask him his favorite top 5 Bret Hart matches.
I watched Give My Regards to Broad Street the other day, and it's got giant haystacks is in it, and he's dubbed.
Do you know what he was called in America when he went to America?
Oh.
He was called Loch Ness. That's just a lot of poop.
Sorry, yeah, I'm offended by this. So here you go. Leslie Nielsen, an hour into the film, is about to join the rest of the cast.
It doesn't get any better than this, Mean Gene.
The only good joke of these two is it's a good thing that steroids isn't used in wrestling anymore. Or any less, Gene.
Little dig there, probably from Ventura to Hulk Hogan.
Yes.
Hulk Hogan was supposed to go on TV and admit to it and didn't. Ruin the whole thing.
Ventura.
There we go. He's making some sweet pea soup juice.
Yeah, exactly. The devil loves rock and roll, isn't it? I would use country music or that goddamn Mariah Carey Christmas song. I don't want a lot for Christmas.
Look at him, he's choking that chicken.
You can't say that on my channel.
Sorry, he's just beating the meat.
Fuck's sake. Yes, the Rocky style training scene. And the Rocky hat.
Their Rocky knockoff is almost as good as my Exorcist knockoff from my dream.
And
I wonder if Jeff 101 Bronson has got that Rambo lunchbox.
I definitely want it myself.
Or is that too much of a personal question?
God damn it. Too busy showing off all his other Rambo stuff.
Wow. I'd end up chopping all my fingers off if I had those.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be trusted to anything with those knives. I would hurt myself.
Yeah. Especially if you're doing that thing, where you're going like...
Yes, that's the first thing I do. So yes, that Rambo lunchbox is $70 in America.
Oh.
Yes, it's not going to get that anytime soon.
Can you get the Repossessed? How much is the Repossessed standee? Can you find that?
Oh, the cheapest one is Rambo Thermos is $18, but $25 for shipping.
Oh wow! I don't want to see Rambo's Thermos anyway.
If I could spell Repossessed,
I feel like my sense of humor has dropped to the level of this film.
Could it go lower?
We'll see what we can do.
So a Repossessed Sandy does not exist. You can get an Alan Wake one.
Oh, great. But same thing.
There you go. By the way, I looked up the Argos 96.
There'd be Rambo toys there.
See, yeah. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we were just dissing you. And now you have to do a response video.
Yeah, diss track.
Yeah. YouTube beef. I'd love some YouTube beef right now.
Oi, this is a family-friendly channel. When Gareth remembers it.
Yeah, maybe not.
Actually, I didn't edit out the boobs tonight.
It's you can only see me from the neck up. You're fine.
See, he's only seriously cut himself once.
That's fine. He's just like waving to you on a video, and he's only got like 3 fingers. I'll show you fairness, me Gene.
The old girlfriend's going to be real upset when I bite that finger off.
It's like, yeah,
it's like a box of chocolates.
And well, no, I was just going to say it's a bit. We're meandering a bit now. Oh, here we go. We got the green pea.
Yeah, he shoots back first, and then it doesn't stop.
Alan Wickerman thermos, maybe. Please, if everybody watching could tune in on Sunday and watch my Wickerman travelogue, where I try and visit as many of the filming locations for the Wickerman.
You went to Scotland.
I did, all in one day.
Just 10 miles away.
Well,
hey man,
3 hours to. Hey man, how you doing?
3 hours. Oof.
Yeah, 3 hours there, 3 hours back. Then I don't want to ruin the. I don't want to ruin the end.
No
There's a bit of. It's like a proper YouTube video where it's like, we're not going to do it. You know, it's not going to happen.
Listen to your feminist voice.
Stinky what?
How is there still 20 minutes of this film left?
Did he say? Oh, he says stinky carcass. Thank God. I was like, a stinky.
I know her.
Stinky carcass.
No one in my house lets me touch the knives. I act dizzy and dopey without cutting anything up. I'm very tricky.
Oh, I used to be a butcher, Jamie, and I've still got the scar on my hand to prove it. We had a power cut when I was cleaning the cleavers.
Fuck's sake! Accidents happen. Ow!
Yeah, I've still got the scar. You probably can't see, but it's like from.
You want to know how I got these scars?
There to there. I know. I'm just like Robert Shaw.
I got one here. Look at that. Where am I? Frey Bentos. Sliced right to the bone.
That was when you were in the battle against the Cuban leader Frei Bentos. When you were a freedom fighter. Yes, I did steal that joke from The Office. He's thrown a kettle over a pub. What have you done? Quiz night episode.
Let's get this. How long did she have to get into fucking makeup to be in this ice cream? Lick me.
Oh, I know. Yeah, just for like about a couple of seconds as an ice cream.
Yeah,
that would be mine.
You
that would be
boys,
my
I've cancelled Jesse Ventura. He said someone was a sissy.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe that Gene Oakland and Jesse Ventura are in this film so long. Like Hulk Hogan's in Gremlins, like Gremlins 2, like about 10 seconds.
Mentos.
Vietnam,
Korea,
Gareth will have flashbacks to when he was fighting against Frei Bentos.
We're getting on money's worth. Yes. Well, I don't actually.
Are they in the same room?
Yeah, is there any wide shots showing them in the same? Because it's just close-ups now of the two of them. Oh, how many times has he said that today? Let me. But those ramen knives come in real handy when that's not a knife. This is.
Yeah. They're all knives. That's the answer.
It's just stupid in the films. They get bigger and bigger. Uh-oh, he's getting pissed off. But yeah,
it kind of lingers.
It's one of those green screen films where people aren't in the same film, like Expendables 4. Shut up.
I was jumping ahead with Franz's comment, and I was thinking of not the 9. Was it not the 9 o'clock news? Yeah, no, kind of lingus.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's like I didn't even know who fucking the wrestling commentators were. I just thought it was generic commentators number 3. Or
Yeah,
something.
you didn't really need to know, I suppose. Ooh,
what's the song he sings? Yeah, they have any scenes together? Because even when she's vomiting on each other, you don't see either end.
It's true.
So here we go.
It's like me. It's like me and you now. I filmed all my parts like yesterday.
Yeah, this is just a recording of.
We can't be on the same stream as each other. It gets too hectic.
Picture of his mother and General Noriega. Like, you're supposed to know who that is.
Oh my word, General Noriega. Hell.
That finishes him off. He's down. He's out. It's a heart attack, Mean Gene. Massive cardiac. What a wuss.
It's more creepy when she's like he. That's.
Yes. And they always.
I might go and watch I might go and watch The Exorcist after this as a palate cleanser.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Where is my Exorcist? Who's stolen my Exorcist? You bastards. God damn it. Nothing's sacred around here.
Maybe the kids have got it. They're watching it.
They've got too many movies.
What?
I'm told. Well, yes, that's what the wife says. Too many movies.
You're just gonna have to get some like extra reinforcements for the ceilings and the walls and.
It's not gonna help me find them, though, is it? Just
no, but it'll stop them killing you.
Let's found it.
There we go. Oh, here we go. We got a nice. Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, now we got the.
We've got Ayatollah Khomeini. We've got a Jewish.
Kids today know who that is.
Is the joking Naked Gun about Ayatollah Khomeini? Where he's like Khomeini like that. He's like, bless you.
Has anyone seen that clip of Gene turns his back to camera? That's pursued himself.
Yes. There's some great outtakes of.
Yes, it's a palate cleanser.
Where the set falls down as well. Yeah, that's true.
I'm your worst nightmare. There's some Rambo again, and then who needs steroids? Here you go, the steroid joke.
Look at that for a costume. That's like a really crap costume from a like a party shop.
Uh-oh. I'm going to rabbit wrestle by his neck, suck out his eyeballs, and spit him down his throat.
Oh, jeez.
She's talking to you, Mean Gene.
Yeah.
Christ, the ending drags on a bit. It does.
Even throwing the water on her. The water is from out of the. Oh, okay. That's a good one. That's a good joke.
You swine. I'm beginning to see a pattern here.
Yeah. Slippery when wet.
Yeah, she breaks the film gag just before there's gagging Gremlins 2. Yep. It is, yes, Caralco did produce this. I think Mario Casar himself put the money over this one.
Money well spent.
Exactly. Produced by, yes, Mario Casar was the executive producer.
Oh.
Mixing up with Bloody Weapon, thought he dressed up like Rambo, then collapsed on the floor.
I mean, it's an easy mistake to make. I think it's still better than the last Rambo film.
Ooh.
Oh,
Don't upset Jeff.
I don't want Jeff to chase me down.
Yeah, somehow he put that above Rambo 3. So he's on my bad books.
What? The crazy Mexicans movie is better than Rambo 3.
the most expensive film of its time.
Yeah.
Hey, well, hello there.
And plus, without Rambo 3, we wouldn't have Hot Shots.
I remember that time I said I thought this movie blows on a live stream, and then the pitchforks came out and I had to go into hiding.
Well, here you are. That's why you're wearing the balaclava.
Yes, cover your face.
I don't think anyone's going to be like, I think this is a 10 out of 10 film.
No, I've seen this twice in a week now. I'm regretting it. Whose idea was this? Savage Zombie.
Somebody do a wellness check on Gareth tomorrow. Check he's okay. He's seen this film twice in 1 week.
Yes. Well, crowd could more proud of this or Terminator 2? Because yes, and Total Recall, same year as this.
I don't recall.
So Total Recall made. What position was Total Recall in the top? So what did we say? This was 174 for this.
Something like that.
And Total Recall was number 7. A little bit of a difference, I think. Total Recall, $119 million.
Ah! Shut up.
Everything the Devil Hates: Prayers, Holy Water, Sex, Drugs, and Rock and Roll. I don't think
you got mixed up. That's what all the things the devil hates and loves. Confusing.
There you go. Right. Bad.
So if we think this musical number is too long, then the 2001: A Space Travesty, the last third of the film is all like a stage show with lookalikes on it.
So, right, point out the lookalikes in this. So we've got Billy Idol.
Okay. So he's trying to be Billy Idol there, not Billie Eilish, but Billy Idol. But the lookalikes in the other one are like really rubbish, renter lookalike.
It's like it should have a caption of who they are.
Yeah, like there's a guy who's supposed to look like Bill Clinton and Hillary Clinton. And they're in it for about half an hour.
Devil with the blue dress, devil with the blue dress, devil with the blue dress.
She looks happy. Oh, this is Robert Palmer. Okay.
But pretty girls.
Yeah. I thought she was doing something a bit different.
Yeah,
Everything's okay. Elton John.
Hot Shots is the one I've never been that keen on. I did see the sequel.
Pas deux.
Yeah.
I Loved You in Wall Street.
Elton John again, different costume.
I've seen Elton John live in Carlisle.
Both those do not make. That doesn't sound like Michael Jackson. Yes, racist.
MJ
and Michael Jackson. Sorry.
And the bonds behind him supposed to be New Kids on the Block.
They're just generic dancers, but yeah, we go with New Kids.
She's having a great time.
Imagine Seagal crying in a dark room for all the bad movies he's watched. A pain I know all too well. Yes, Professor. There's a
panel chocolate I know too well.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, I thought he was going to do a joke about setting his hair on fire like in a Pepsi advert. Too soon.
Yes. Bob Logan's career went far. His TV career as a director was more prolific. God knows what else he did after Repossessed. From what I heard earlier, not much.
There was one film. What was the one film he did that was a Dyer film?
Danny Dyer?
Danny Dyer film. You slag.
You mug.
Yeah, I looked him up earlier on, man. I totally forgot what he'd done. Bob Logan.
Whimsy's House.
Oh, Meatballs 4. That was it. Meatballs 4.
Meatballs 4, yes, thank you. With Corey Haim. No, Corey Feldman. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my screen's gone blank.
Which one?
The film of this. It's just literally.
It's given up.
Nothing. Just nothing. I can hear it. You'll have to do a commentary. Tell me what's happening.
It's just Leslie Nielsen in school. And she's got a very special guest with very big hair. All right.
Oh, damn crap. What time are you on? What time code have we got?
3 minutes before it ends.
Oh. Damn.
You're not missing anything. They're just going to spit over the
Oh.
audience and it ends.
I don't want to know how it ends.
They're in such bad shape financially. They made probably more money from this than Terminator 2 and Cliffhanger combined. Yeah, it's one of those situations of dodgy accounting, like the Joker films. Robert Palmer reference, yeah.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Funny Man, Jimmy Savile's music scene.
Wow.
And that's finished. There we go. Rap music is playing.
I guess my Jimmy Savile impression will never see the light of day ever again.
It's good for kids' parties.
Oh man, I was going to do that. And Rolf Harris back to
Melissa
back.
Moore was the bimbo student. I guess who's got her tits out.
He's called Bimbo Student.
Yeah. How dare they? Offensive.
It's bread in
Guilty
Spanish
doctor.
in Spain, isn't it? Bimbo.
Blind man on the street. I don't remember seeing, apart from the stunt people.
Oh,
any
I've gone
names.
too far. I'm on Dolly Grip. don't know who she was, but
Fraser Smith. Yes. Robert Palmer was a singer, kids. Yeah, who's gonna know?
he was a singer. He
Robert
did the
Palmer,
popular
any of
music. It was in the hit parade.
So yeah, George Wilbur,
DLT, and he'd
Home
be
Mortgage
playing
Fund.
Roger Palmer. Roger Palmer was a footballer. Robert Palmer.
Guild really promoted Narrow Margin quite heavily back in the cinemas. I saw that in the cinemas. Having Hackman and Schwarzenegger was a major achievement at the time. I bet it was. It's a good remake. Is Narrow Margin.
I don't think I've seen Narrow Margin.
I got a cinema lobby card upstairs from there.
Oh, I was close to seeing it. I was that close to seeing it.
And it's only I haven't seen it in 30 years then, or 35 years.
There was a chance.
Give you 24 hours. I said before I said it again, I love when you look at who directed a film and it's just some bloke.
Yeah.
Some bloke. One of my favorite movies is Hot Shots Part 2. I've seen that movie more times since the guy that's cut away from Playmate of the Apes.
Yeah.
That's a lot, Professor.
Well, that's my
Well,
stream is finished, and yours is still continuing for some reason.
Yay! I win.
Got more credits.
I think now imagine I'm one of those tacky competitions on video too. Oh, good old. This is a scene. Yeah, there you go. Linda Blair in the classroom. The second scene she has with the.
Is there a post credit scene where they set up the next expanded universe film of Repossessed?
Yeah, what is a
Dolly Grip's one of she's gorgeous.
Rigging Gaffer.
Gorgeous. That would be my name if I was like a page 3 girl.
What, Rigging Gaffer?
Rigging Gaffer or Dolly Grip.
Best boys grip.
Best boys grip. That's what they call me.
Don't know. I said it last week, but I remember someone saying the fancy nurses with the 4 watches, and Jerry made me laugh when I remembered it. Yes, that was the Argos stream. So, Repossessed with music and lyrics by Charles Fox, performed by Cindy Valentine.
Nice.
Nicholas O'Hara sang Devil in a Blue Dress. Pump Up the Jam was, of course,
Technotronic.
J.T. Weldon and R.D. Weldon. Chasing the Devil was sung by no one.
I got that right.
Chris LeVar. Don't know that.
But Michael Jackson was in it. Prince was in it. Robert Palmer was in it.
Martin's first Basic Commando remake. That is true.
They don't get a mention. None of those big
superstars. Was Rick Alec. But yes, that is not much mentioned in this one. Remember the Guild Prize Jeep and Holiday in America?
The prize from the beginning of the thing. Gareth will redeem the prizes later on for anyone who sends in.
If I can find 6 bottles of Red Rock cider or 50 copies of Repossessed on X Rental.
I'm going to be sick.
Air America. That's another Guild one, yeah. This is probably why Guild doesn't exist anymore. All those competitions ended.
All their money went on prizes.
There we go. You sold me on Narrow Margin. There you go. Excellent film. Even the old black and white one's pretty good. We made it.
We did it, man. We did it. I think you owe me, I don't know, all those prizes from the beginning of the film for getting through this.
Down some Red Rock West. No, not Red Rock West. That's a good film.
No, Red Cider.
Red Rock Cider.
Red Rock cider with no rocks in it. No rocks in it.
Ah, thank you, Andy.
Yeah,
You're half right.
gracias. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
You think I can get hard at my age? I still think Repossessed is a good film. It is a good film. I will give it that.
Yeah, it was funny. There's some funny bits in it. It was a good time. It's easier to make fun of stuff than it is to enjoy to sit there and give like a straight review of it, I think.
Oh yes, Anne Archer in her nice prime. Yes, it does seem a bit overlong, but it has overlong at 80 minutes.
I wouldn't give it. It's not like a 1 out of 10 or anything. It's like
no, it's definitely worth watching.
A 5 or a 6 or something. I don't know.
I still like Repossessed, mostly because the bar's been set so low for me because of the other very.
I mean, that's it. Yeah, this has got added nostalgia and like some funny bits.
Actors.
And yeah, it's like it's not the joke. Isn't just like here's a famous person. So.
Yeah, remember this bit from that film. They usually make an effort to link the joke somewhere.
It's not like, hey, this guy looks like Eminem, and you're like, yep, he does. Excellent joke. Well done. Well written, guys.
Exactly. This is the one that's like Donahue.
Yeah, it doesn't. Good comment.
SL, something formed guild way back in the 70s. Pathé bought guild out. Long story. It's complicated. It's film licenses, isn't it?
When a production company loves another production company very much.
They buy it out and rob them blind. It's no Cannibal Run 2, no.
It's not. I can write there, JJ. Oh no, that's Broken the Bandit. No, it's not. Here it is. I always get them mixed up. Which has got Captain Chaos in Cannonball Run.
That's it. Yeah. What are you doing? You got premiere Sunday evening.
Yes, Wicker Man location video, and then not long after that.
Screen.
Say that again.
Is it just you on a green screen saying I'm really here, honest?
Yeah, it's just me stood next to Christopher Lee. I'm like, he's not saying very much. It's just a picture of him. And I've got an interview with a really interesting guy as well, called Dale Wheatley, who wrote this book called Too Real, and it's all about the film Don's Plum. So if anyone is interested in that, the film that got banned and suppressed by Leonardo DiCaprio and Tobey Maguire, who were in the film. So it's a really interesting interview with Dale, who was the writer and producer of that. So those two coming up. And what's next for you, Gareth? Nothing, just having a week off.
I was hoping to, but then things slotted into place. Yes.
Oh,
Cutter Island killed Carolco, basically, yes. Wicker Man. Yes, the Nicolas Cage classic. 20 years
sadly, I went with a lesser known 1970s one.
Oh, I did. Yeah, I did. Bram Stoker's Dracula might return. I took it off because I got a full week and I wasn't feeling it. But because I've only got
it was like the blood just drained out of you, Gareth, and you
said "fuck Dracula."
Well,
ooh,
yeah, I was doing a lot of that banging and
but it was a body double, so it could have been Matt.
If you're into that kind of thing, then don't. Well, if you're not into that kind of thing, don't watch minute 20 to 23 of my video. Right? Where I train in.
What did you?
I was in the pub. I don't know.
Like with Cheggers and his balloons.
Yeah. Oh, don't bring that up.
Yeah, got Brian Trentard Smith.
Oh, cool.
2 weeks ish.
One of Quentin Tarantino's favorite filmmakers.
Apparently, yes. I did see that. I did BMX Bandits and Turkey Shoot and Leprechaun 3, Night of the Demons 2, and.
Well, if he didn't do Leprechaun in space, I'm not interested.
Yeah,
but, yeah. But also, he's what you call it? What's it? Oh, the brilliant documentary, Not Quite Hollywood. All about that's really, really good. All about the Australian films.
He's got a book out
driving
about had a book out, but it's about 50 quid. So
Oh right.
it's not on a Audible or on a Kindle.
Just ask him for one. Just be like, your book's too expensive. Can I have?
Sign it first, then post it.
Post it to me. I'll pay postage. I'll pay postage.
Nice. Fifth Element. Yes, that was a guild. I remember that now. But yes, Nigel. Is Jacob still alive? I believe he is.
No, he's not. He's not.
Isn't he? Oh shit.
No.
But he was.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, thanks, friends. Don't worry, you're not the only one. I think people are done with me talking about Joker.
Who's gonna stick through Joker 2?
Yeah, I loved
More
it.
than once.
Anyway, so there.
All right, take care, man.
See you, mate.
It's a classic.
Give me 3 rings when you get home. He does. I saw a clip of that the other day. I haven't watched it yet, but it said the headline was Tarantino likes it, and I'm like, well, you know, me and QT, we have a lot in there. Or QT is how I like to call him.
Oh, thanks, Ian. I thought that George puts the phone receiver back on the hook.
Yeah, I think that is the best bit. That's why I put it in my trailer. Yeah.
Isn't it? That's it. He did the Strike of the Panther. He did another film with Anyway, yes, he's done lots of films.
He's done loads of films. He's done a shitload of films. Anyway,
Ira Newborn on Sunday night, but that's just
that'll be good.
I don't think it's going to be live because you can't do StreamYard.
Can you set up like a Ring camera so I can watch you do it live?
I can tell my own fans.
Gareth's OnlyFans, yeah.
All right.
That is a link. There's a link to that. Night, Jeff.
And
just the thought of Gareth's OnlyFans, I need to go and lie down, I think.
Free preview.
Oh, my word.
5-minute free preview at midnight. Right. Good night, Professor. Have a good weekend. And Day of the Town. Yeah, I need to watch all these films now that he's made.
You're going to watch all Trenchard's films.
Yes, pretty much. Night. Yes. Ian, I'm halfway through something called Stunt Rock, which is like half stuntman film and half rock band film, and then smashed together. It's free on YouTube.
Nice. If you see. Stunt Rock.
Yeah.
Good night, Lobot.
Thank you, Lobot. All right, awesome, fantastic movie, guys. Take it easy.
Cool.
All right.
It was a good time.
Don't have nightmares.
Don't have nightmares. Yeah. Thanks, Nick Owen.
Right. Goodbye.
Here endeth the lesson.